Hi, my beautiful Taurus. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you a mini looking into 2023 reading for you. This could be for Taurus Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. If you would like to join me on my Patreon or on my Patreon channel, Instagram or TikTok, please look into the description box where you will find each link to be directly connected to each platform. All right, well, unfortunately, Taurus, I did have a mishap. Freedom, joy, and love. Own my idea. Expansion. And challenging. Okay, interesting keywords for 2023 for you. Taurus, if you are interested in a full 2023 reading, looking into Taurus for all of 2023, a full extended reading, which is about an hour long, please join me on Patreon. I will be dropping those videos probably around January, the beginning of January. Okay. So, wow, I love these keywords for you, though. I mean, freedom and expansion, freedom, love, joy, and expansion. Pretty amazing. So there's going to be a lot of expansion in your life, which is going to include freedom, a lot of love, and a lot of joy. Of course, we always face challenges here and there. So we're going to look into the first 3 months of the year. I did start this is a second take for you. My camera shut down because my storage got too full. So I had to restart this whole thing, which but the Justice card was in your last reading. So some of that energy is still coming back. Some of you are going to be dealing with the law in some type of way, but you know, the Justice is about fairness. Okay, could be about legal issues. We'll see what else the cards have to say. The Nine of Cups is the last card you actually had in your last reading. So a lot of the same cards are coming in, so I like that. I like to see that they're making their way back out to you. The Magician, 2 Universal Force energy cards here at the beginning of the year. So there's definitely some strong energy for you at the beginning of the calendar year of 2023. The Hierophant, it was exactly the same card. So the universe is having a lot of the same messages. Some of you may literally, the Hierophant is about institutions. So a lot of you may be going to school for you know, police force, anything that has to do with the judicial system. You could be going to school to become a lawyer. Okay, so you may be starting then. You could be going to school to become a police officer. You could be going to school to be a paralegal, anything that involves law and order, okay? Anything. So, because the Hierophant is connected. Now, some of you may like, you know, that may be something that you're trying to create with the Magician, okay? All right. Then we have the King of Wands and the Nine of Swords here. We do have 999 or you may be seeing 999. So a lot of you may be going through a lot of endings in 2023, and that may be what's very challenging for you, okay? The Hierophant also speaks about conformity, but I feel it's the opposite energy here for you. As an intuitive, I am feeling that you are going to own your own ideas and you're not going to conform to society's traditions, and that you're going to come up with your own value system for yourself and for your community. Okay, community can include your family. Okay, could be, you know, the people that you hang out with, spend most of your time with. You're definitely going to be doing some bossing up in 2023, Taurus. You are bossing up. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm seeing some of your challenges. All right, so we start off with the Hierophant. Some of you may be going to school. I mean, we start off with the Justice, then we have the Magician, okay, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands. Again, the Four of Wands is about community, but some of you are getting married, okay? Maybe some of you have been trying to manifest a marriage, okay? And some of you may be trying to manifest a traditional marriage, okay? Some of you may be going to, obviously, to the courthouse to get married here, okay? So, and maybe this is just the energy of you trying to manifest a marriage your direction, you know? I see you definitely, you know, creating, you know, with this Four of Wands, this is your rite of passage. Okay, what's your rite of passage? Freedom, love, joy, expansion, being yourself, transforming into the best version of yourself, you know, connecting to higher levels of spiritual wisdom, okay? You could be connected to a teacher, a spiritual mentor. Some of you may need to hire a spiritual mentor, okay? In 2023. By the way, I am a spiritual mentor. You can find all that information in my description box where you will find my website. Okay, so I feel, wow, this is some amazing energy for you, I believe. I do feel that at the beginning of the year, you're going to be weighing the scales. Okay, what direction do I want to go? What do I want to create for myself? Okay, who do I want to co-create with? Is this a person that I would like to enjoy in my life as somebody that, you know, I would like to have a committed relationship with, okay? And then also deciphering, you know, the old systems of traditional marriage are the direction that you will be heading, okay? Because here with the Justice card, you know, this is connected to fairness, balance, truth, and law. So the first 3 months of the year, so January, February, March, you're really going to be focusing on some type of truth and some type of justice, okay? Libra energy here, Virgo, Gemini, and you yourself, Taurus, show up in this energy with the Hierophant energy. So the Magician is connected to, you know, feeling inspired. So you may, in the beginning of the within the 3 months, you may be feeling inspired to start connecting with other people, connecting with people in your community, okay? Because the Four of Wands is not only connected to a partner, okay, or to marriage, but it's also connected to community. It is about connection, manifestation. The Magician is about manifestation. The Four of Wands is about manifestation. The Hierophant is about gaining spiritual wisdom, okay? And about conformity, but I don't feel you conforming here. You are not going to conform to old religious beliefs. Okay, you're going to be coming up with your own ideas, and these ideas are going to create expansion. You may get a little bit of face some challenges with your community because you're not going to do things their way. You're not going to conform to those ways. So their ways, or those old belief systems, or those old patterns, and you're going to literally vocalize and communicate that you're not going to conform, that you're sticking to your own ideas, because your own ideas are going to bring a lot of happiness, love, and joy and expansion to you. Okay, be mindful that you might end up with some throat issues like tonsils, that kind of stuff. And be careful with your lungs, okay, and your intestines, okay? So take your probiotics, that kind of stuff. I'm just kind of looking for our... Yeah. Okay. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water too, making sure that your kidneys are being flushed at all times, like you're, All right. So then we're moving into the second pile, where you start really thinking about and planning for the future with the 10 of coins here. So you're really planning for security, okay? You want to invest, okay? What do you want to invest in? Somebody may want to invest in you. I don't see, and it could be a King of Wands wanting to invest in you, but then I also see a 9 of Swords. So there's definitely some worries. Maybe you're worried that you're never going to find the one. This begins in late March, okay, moving into April. So this energy, you're going to start feeling the shift around the spring solstice, okay, which is connected to the astrological new year, all right? But I really see you thinking about your future, your investments, how you're going to, I see you thinking about marriage. And like I said, some of you could be getting a divorce, okay? So you may be thinking about that as well. You may be thinking about severing ties, and you're trying to plan for your future, because the Hierophant speaks about traditional marriage, and the Justice card does speak of separation/divorce. You could be separating from a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries here, okay? Aries does show up 2 times in your reading. This does cause you a lot of pain, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. So you could, basically, this is you also stepping into a leadership position, okay? Owning, okay? I've got to take a leadership position when it comes to my future. So the 10 of Cups is something fundamental, okay? Something that you bring here into the physical form that, brings comfort, joy, okay? It's about investments, okay? How are you investing your resources, your time, and your energy here in the physical form? Are you spreading yourself thin? Okay, so this is you taking leadership. Maybe you become the leader in your family unit, okay? This is also, talking about possibly buying a new home. So maybe that's something you're planning on. You're planning to move and to purchase a new home. Maybe you're going to, are thinking about getting into real estate, buying and selling homes. That would be a good investment for you, okay? It would bring you great financial rewards in the future, okay? This is leadership. Remember, the universe is saying you need to own my ideas. You need to own your ideas throughout 2023. So if you hear a little voice in your head, giving you ideas, a heads up, take that idea and roll with it, okay? It's meant for you. And I think that there's just a lot of worry about how to move forward, okay? Some of you may be having to sell a home due to a divorce, okay? Just know that the settlement will be very nice for you. It will be fair for both parties, okay? So if that's something that you're worried about in this time frame, don't worry about it. Everything's going to work out good for you. I also see you seeing the numbers 888 often throughout 2023, which are connected to the currency of abundance, okay? But abundance is connected to so many different things. It's not just connected to monetary gain. If you're always in a state of worry and anxiety and fear, how abundant do you think you're going to feel? Okay, so some of you may start losing a little bit of sleep about where you're going to gain your resources because you're up in your planning stage. You know, how am I going to, you know, what am I doing with my future? Where am I heading? You know, this is what I want. Okay, but there's, you know, some type of worry. Okay, some of you may experience insomnia. Remember earlier I was saying your sleep schedule is very valuable. It also is a currency, okay? People really undervalue, and Taurus, I know you like to sleep a lot. They undervalue sleeping, but I also know that many Tauruses, all earth signs, are night creatures. They like to stay up really late, play video games, and yada yada. You just stay up much later than most people. Okay, so there's that insomnia. Okay, be mindful of that, which can create anxiety. Be mindful of that. Okay, you know, you have to do these things could cause you challenges if you lack proper sleep, proper hydration, and if you're not taking adequate care of your physical vehicle. Your body is your physical vehicle, okay? It keeps you safe. Are you feeding it good food? Are you drinking enough water? Are you getting enough rest? Are you taking your vitamins? Are you getting enough sun? Are you exercising? Okay, these are all important attributes for you. Those things may be challenging for you, okay, but they will definitely deliver an energetic currency, okay, your direction. I see you in 2023, the last 6 months of 2023, okay? You have the Nine of Cups energy, Pisces energy here, so you could also encounter or deal with a Pisces in 2023. That brings you a lot of fulfillment, okay? This could be in love. This could be in work. It's just a Pisces that surrounds you, that brings you a lot of happiness, love, and joy, okay? Somebody who makes your wishes come true. Or this could be you making your own wishes come true and finally feeling fulfilled, you know? Feeling this 10 of Cups energy here, okay? With the moon here, this is Cancer energy. So you have Pisces, Cancer. So you may be surrounded by a Cancer. Okay, but the Cancer, oh, sorry, this is actually Pisces energy as well. So you have Pisces and Pisces. So strong Pisces energy here. This is the card of illusion. Okay, so there may be some type of illusion or denial that you haven't been willing to face, you know, in 2023. So you may be, you know, or this could be somebody around you being secretive, okay? But there is something that is being hidden from you, okay? And I see this with the Five of Swords energy here because there's some type of conflict happening. Could be a conflict with a person, people around you. There is conflict, okay? This is also associated to inner and outer conflict. How can you, what could you do internally? How could you shift? What can you shift internally so that in your external world, that can also shift, okay? And there's a bit of stubbornness on your end. You know, as you know, Taurus, you know, you can be, well, you are considered the #1 stubborn zodiac. There's a level of stubbornness that kind of keeps you in this, you know, elusive state of self-sabotage because you're like in denial about something, and it causes a lot of mental conflict in your mind, okay? And with the Emperor showing up, this is you bossing up, okay? This is you saying, hey, I'm not going to let these people anymore, because here she's turning her back. If you can see, there's a back turned. I'm not going to let these people, okay? I'm not going to give them any power, any mind power, Okay, they will not seduce my thoughts. They will not invade my thoughts. Okay, and that's what a great manipulator does. Okay, a manipulator of energy understands that mentally they do not give energy to other people, right? And you decide, hey, you know what? I'm just going to boss up here with this Nine of Cups energy. Okay, some of you may literally be making your wishes come true by going into business for yourself and you know, something like entrepreneurship, okay? But this is you really building, focusing on you're focused, you're disciplined, you're being practical, you're building stability, and all this eventually, you know, leads to being fulfilled, okay? You know, reaching some type of freedom. It could be financial freedom. It could be that, because there is, I mean, there is financial freedom here. And some of you may actually inherit money, okay? If you inherit money, okay, you're going to probably use it to build something stable for you. You're going to be practical about how you inherit, what you do with this money, because that's what you've been thinking about. Okay, you've been thinking about the Three of Wands energy. You know, what actions am I going to take from here? How can I better my future? So your future planning, and it may include an inheritance, or it could include real estate, or again, going back to school, because I see that, you know. So there's a lot here for you, and, you know, buying and selling, okay? Maybe you end up selling your home because of a divorce, a legal matter, but then you buy another, you know, home, okay? Which is a great investment, okay, for you. All right, so let's go ahead and see, Taurus, what you should. So your financial resources, there is definitely room for expansion. I do see some challenging times with the Five of Swords here. Not one of the best cards. You do have, you know, somebody that could be very deceitful around you. They could either be a Pisces or an Aries, okay, that is around you, that is going to end up causing a lot of conflict. And they could also try to like triangulate you, okay? Triangulation means like they may triangulate you with another feminine or masculine energy. So they'll start, you know, telling you that somebody's their friend, and then they'll start talking bad about you to the friend so that they can triangulate that friend, or you may get triangulated, okay? Meaning somebody starts telling you, you know, a sob story, a poor me story about somebody else, and then you get suckered into the triangulation. Stay out of that. It's going to cause a huge challenge for you, okay? And this gives you room to stay out of the gossip, to stay out of the drama, because you're not going to, it's hard to expand when you're in that pettiness, okay? And there's somebody around you that's being petty. The last 6 months of 2023. You're surrounded by somebody that's going to cause conflict, or this is you causing all the conflict. But I don't think I don't feel it's you, because you end up on top. Remember, you boss up and you make all your wish fulfillments come true. So I really feel it's somebody else. So let's see what you need to surrender in 2023. What do you need to surrender in 2023? Surrender to spirit. So you're being asked to surrender to universal forces, and you have universal force energy here with the Justice card, with the Magician, with the Hierophant, and the Emperor, okay? Once you have done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So remembering not, don't create unnecessary challenges for yourself, unnecessary conflict for yourself. Once you've done the work, okay, you've already planted the seeds and you know that you've done everything possible that you can do without making excuses, okay? Without making excuses, then you just let it go. And be very mindful that towards the end of the year or the last 6 months, your head just, because you could encounter headaches a lot. So be mindful that you are staying hydrated. Be mindful that you're not overindulging, okay? Too much, excess sugar, excess alcohol, avoid excess, okay? That's what you're being asked. All right, because it could create so many toxins inside of your body that the way that they're going to be relieved is through migraine headaches. So be careful with that, okay? All right, Taurus, the best of luck to you in 2023. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are. Please hit that like button. And if you enjoy my content, please hit that subscription button. I love you.